Hey guys, so this question has been asked in most of a JavaScript interview. So the question is, in the given array, there are some duplicates elements. As you can see over here, I have 4 and 6 repeated, and I want to make this array as unique. That is by removing the duplicates. Okay, so in this video, we will check out the different ways by which we can remove duplicates from the given array. So interviewer might also ask you that you cannot make use of separate array, or you cannot create a new array and dump unique values into it. So he might tell you that in the given array itself you want to make it unique. Okay, so in this video let's check out 4 ways by which you can remove the duplicates. One is altering the same array, and other 3 are by creating a new array. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so the first way, that is altering the same array itself and removing the duplicate. So for this we are going to make use of for loop with index of and a splice method. Okay, so here I will just make use of for loop to iterate to each element. Okay, so here first of all let me take the index element, that is first item, for each iteration. So I will just store it in a variable. So let current item is equal to array of index I. Okay, and then let me make use of index of. For that, let's first index item is equal to array dot index of current item. Okay, so let me explain you what is happening over here. Okay, so what I will do is I will just make use of print loop to print this both the elements. So here I will just log it, the current index, current item. So I'm just printing it for the better understanding. Okay, so let me run my code. Okay, so here as you can see, in the first iteration the item picked was 1, that is this one, and the first index, okay, so it was 0 and 0. Okay, so in the second iteration the item picked was 2, and the first index that item appeared is at position 1 itself, and the I value is also 1, right? Okay, so in the third iteration item is 3, so item is 3, and the index of that item is 2, and the iteration value, that is value of I, that is iteration, is 2, though this is matching. And now let's check 4. So 4, item 4, and index of 4 is 3, and the item iterated for to get to 4 is 3 itself. Okay, and now comes the duplicate element. So let's check out what happens now. So here current index is, the current item picked is 4, right? And the first index that 4 value appears is this position, right? That is 3, and the I is iterating at index 4. Okay, so this is not matching, right? So now what we can assume is that 4 is repeated for 2 times. Okay, so we need to remove this 4 from this item position. Okay, so let's do that now. Okay, so the same thing happening over here. Okay, so you can see, so first index, so let's assume we are over here now, and the first index that 6 appears is in current position, and item index of item is also 6. So here in the last position what is happening is, first time that 6 appears is over here, but I am iterating over here, so this means that 6 is also repeated. Okay, so here what we can do, if first index is not equal to I. Okay, so you can see here first index is not equal to I position, that is so you can see this is not equal to. So at this time we can just remove that particular item from the given array. Okay, so we can make use of splice for that. So array dot splice splice. Okay, so here we must specify 2 parameters, that is which item we want to remove, that is index of that item. So here I want to remove this item, that is 7th position. So this I want to remove, so I, and I want to remove just one element, right? So give 1 over here, and with this as we do this, so size of this index will also reduce. So what we can do is we can just make minus I. Okay, so here I minus minus. Okay, so just to adjustment the iteration loop, we are doing this. Okay, so now if I save this, okay, and finally at the end, if I log my final array, let's check out. Okay, so I will just clear the screen. So you can see at the end of the array iteration, I get the unique values. Okay, and the duplicates are being removed. Okay, so now let's check out the other way by creating a new array itself, by that is a unique array. Okay, so what I will do is I will just remove this code and let me create a new array which will be empty for now. So I will just name it as unique is equal to, I will just keep it empty. Okay, so now let's iterate the original array and let's dump a unique element to this array. So for this also I will just make use of for loop. So now here let me check if unique array dot index of array of I, if this is equal to minus 1, that means this means that if index is not present in this unique array, then what we are going to do is we are going to put this element into this array. Okay, so we can do is unique array dot push array of index I. So let me explain you what this syntax do actually. So here okay, so what I can do, I can just copy this just to show you. What I will do is I will just print a log over here and let me print it, and here let me take 1, something like this. Okay, so let me run this code now. Okay, so you can see here when the code executes from top to bottom, and you can see our new array is empty. Okay, so here it will just check if 1 exists in this array or no. If it exists, then it will just give the index of that item. So here yeah, so here it is giving me 1, that means that item, that is 1, do not exist in this array. Okay, right? So let me add 1 over here and let me show you what we will get. So you can see it is getting index of that item. So our item is at position 0, so it is giving me 0 position. So let me add 2, and here if I pass 2 and if I run my code, you might see my 2 value, that is index of 2 is at position 1, and if I pass 3, you can see it is giving minus 1. That means that 3 do not exist in this array still. So here if the item, that is it is iterating, if it does not exist, then it will just return us minus 1. So as we are going to check over here, so if this is minus 1, then we are going to push that particular item into the array. Okay, so now finally if I log this, that is the new array, then we will get a unique item from the original array. Okay, so you can see we are getting unique items. Okay, so let's check out another way to remove the duplicates from the given array, that is by making use of set class, that is set object. So I will just remove my code. So I want this code, so it is very easy, I can make use of set. So here what I am going to do is I am going to just make use of spread operator, and let me call my new sets, and in this sets I am going to pass my array. So what this set class will do is it will just keep its unique value. For example, here it will just check or iterate, and it will just remove the duplicates automatically, and it will just give a unique array from this. So now if I save this file and if I run this, so you can see I'm getting a unique array. Okay, so now let's achieve the same thing, that is removing the duplicates from the given array by making use of filter property. So here I can just remove this, and here let me make use of array.filter. Okay, so here we must pass some parameters and return. So here we must use 3 parameters. One is the current item, that is it is iterating. The second one is the index, and third one is the new array that it will return. Okay, so new array, I can just name it. So here what I can do, new array dot index of item, if it is equal to index. Okay, so if index of is equal to index of item is equal to the iterating element, that is index, then we are going to return it, else we are not going to return it. Okay, so that's it. So here new array will get altered every time. Okay, so let me run the code again, so you can see. So let me explain you. So this function, the first item will be the iteration value, that is 1. In second iteration it will be 2, third iteration it will be 3, and this item index will be the index of this array, that is 0, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and this will be new item created by making use of this return. Okay, so if this returns, then the new array will be added into the list. For example, you can see here index of. So if index of item exists in this array, then we are going to return it. Okay, so we get a new array, that is by removing the duplicates. Okay, so that's all for this video tutorial. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe Proto. Thank you.